Good morning, my dear girls, and a warm welcome in today's maths class. In the previous period, we discussed about HCF or the highest common factor. Today, we shall learn about LCM or the lowest common multiple. To understand the concept of lowest common multiple for better, let's take an example. As you can see, in example, they have asked us to find out the LCM of the numbers 13 and 6. Now to find out the LCM of 13 and 6, at first we'll have to write down the tables of 13 and 6. Okay? So initially we'll write the table of 13 till 10 times and see if we can get the common factors. So when we write the table of 13 and 6 up to 10 times, we realize there is not a single common multiple between the numbers 13 and 6 up till here. So then what do? We have to find out the multiples of 13 and 6 further. Then when we find out the multiples of 13 and 6 up to 15 times, we get one common multiple between them, that is 78. Since that's the first common multiple between 13 and 6, it will also be the lowest common multiple. Therefore, we can conclude that the LCM of 13 and 6 is 78. Now, if you observe the number 78, which is the LCM of 13 and 6, carefully, you will realize that it is also the product of the numbers 13 and 6. 13 sixes are 78. That leads us to one conclusion, that the LCM of two numbers cannot be bigger than their product. Let's have a look at the second example now. The picture you see is that of a family in which Praveen, Bhageshri and Yash are cousins who live in the same house. Praveen is an army officer. Bhageshri is studying in a medical college in another city. Yash lives in a nearby town in a hostel. Praveen can come home every 120 days. Bhageshri comes home every 45 days and Yash every 30 days. All three of them left home at the same time on the 15th of June 2016. Their parents said, "We shall celebrate like a festival the day you all come home together." Mother asked Yash, "What day will that be?" Now to calculate the number of days they will take to come back together in the house, we will first have to find out the LCM of the numbers 30, 45 and 120, that are the number of days after which Yash, Bhagyashri and Praveen come back home respectively. Now to find out the LCM of these three numbers, we first make a note of the multiples of all these three numbers respectively. Then pick up the common multiple among them, which in this example is the number 360, which means all three siblings will be back together after 360 days. Now if we start calculating 360 days from 15th June 2016, which was the day all three of them left home, that way the entire family will be back together again on 10th June 2017. From these two examples, we learned two important points about finding the LCM, which you must remember every time you are supposed to find out the LCM of any given numbers. Point 1. The LCM of two numbers cannot be bigger than their product. Point 2. To find the LCM of the given numbers, we write down the multiples of each of the given numbers and find the lowest of their common multiples. Based on this information, let us now try to solve practice set 25. Question 1. Find out the LCM of the following numbers. So to solve this sum, First, we note down the multiples of the number 9 and 15. After noting the multiples of 9 and 15 up to 10 times, we get two common multiples between these two numbers, that is 45 and 90. 45 being the first common multiple will be taken as the least common multiple of 9 and 15. Therefore, LCM of 9 and 15 is 45. In sum number 2, we are expected to find out the LCM of three numbers, that is 2, 3 and 5. So as usual, we begin by noting down their multiples to get the common multiple 30. Since 30 is the first common multiple, it will also be noted as the least common multiple. Therefore, the LCM of 2, 3 and 5 is 30. Question 2. First question. On the playground, if children are made to stand for drill, either 20 to a row or 25 to a row, all rows are complete and no child is left out. What is the lowest possible number of children in that school? Now, to get the lowest possible number of children in that school, we'll have to find out the LCM of the numbers 20 and 25. So, we start by noting down the multiples of 20 and 25. To get the common factors 100, 200. Now 100 being the first common factor between 20 and 25 will also be the least common factor between 20 and 25. Thus, it leads us to the answer, that is LCM of 20 and 25 is 100. Therefore, the lowest possible number of children in that school are 100. Now you can solve this sum using another method too. This method is called the factorization method. In this method, you will first factorize the numbers 20 and 25. Now to factorize 20, we have to figure out in which table the number 20 comes. Since 20 comes in the table of 2, we'll write 2 to the left of 20 and 10 below 20 since 2 tens are 20. Again 10 comes in the table of 2, so to the left of 10 we will write 2 and 5 will be written below 10 since 2 5s are 10. Now 5 comes in the table of 5. 5 ones are 5, so we will write 1 below 5 on the right side of the table. Similarly, we'll also factorize the number 25, after which we get 2 into 2 into 5 as factors of 20 and 5 into 5 as factors of 25. Now to calculate the LCM of 20 and 25, we need to multiply the common factors between 20 and 25 with the uncommon factors. Now here the common number found between the factors of 20 as well as 25 is 5. And the remaining 2, 2 and 5 are uncommon factors between 20 and 25. So now we'll multiply all these numbers together. Since 1 5 is common, so we'll write it only once, and the remaining uncommon factors will be written as 2 into 5, which will give us the product 100, which is the LCM of 20 and 25 and the desired answer. So this was the second method of finding the LCM of a given number. You are free to choose any method that you find easy to understand. Question 2. Veena has some beads. She wants to make necklaces with an equal number of beads in each. If she makes necklaces of 16 or 24 or 40 beads, there is no bead left over. What is the least number of beads with her? So to solve this sum, we will have to note down the multiples of 16, 24 and 40 first. After which we pick up and write down the common multiples of all the three numbers, which in this sum is 240, which also is the LCM of the three numbers. Therefore, the least number of beads with Veena are 240. Question 4. We observed the traffic lights at 3 different squares on the same big road. They turn green every 60 seconds, 120 seconds, and 24 seconds. When the signals were switched on at 8 o'clock in the morning, all the lights were green. How long after that will all three signals turn green simultaneously again? To solve this sum, at first we'll have to find out the LCM of 60, 120 and 24, which is 120. Therefore, all three signals will turn green simultaneously again after 120 seconds. Question 5. Given the fractions 13 upon 45 and 22 upon 75, write their equivalent fractions with same denominators and add the fractions. Now, in order to make the fractions equivalent, we'll have to make their denominators equal, for which we'll need to find out the LCM of the denominators, which is 225. So 225 will be the required denominator for both the fractions. Thus, the equivalent fractions that we will get will be 65 upon 225 and 66 upon 225, which when added will give us the answer 131 upon 225. Therefore, the sum of the equivalent fraction is 131 upon 225. With this, we come to an end of practice set 25 and today's chapter. Hope this video was informative. Thank you for being attentive. Please keep practicing. God bless you all.